Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Did you guys miss me? It has been so long. I did not end up doing a March TBR last month because I honestly forgot about it, and then by the time I thought to do it, I was already halfway through my TBR. So no March TBR. My wrap up is going to be coming out within the next couple of days, but I just wanted to talk about some of the books that I am really excited to read in the month of April. So I have decided that for the month of April, I want to read all hardback books because I know I've talked about it before here on my channel. I do not like hardback books, and honestly, I try to avoid them as much as possible. But I feel like this is a good way to get through all of the ones that I have on my physical TBR as of right now. So all of the books that I picked out are hardback books that I have on my physical TBR, and I did pick 8 of them out because that seems to be around the average amount of books that I can read a month. So I picked out 8, but we'll see how it goes. But so the first one that I have is Blindsided by Kate Watterson. Yeah. And this book, half of these books, I don't know what this is about. A decade after Cadence Lawrence accused the predator in the brutal murder of her high school friend, she's finally put the nightmare to rest, but the ghost of her past won't rest. In an unexpected encounter with the killer, reawakens demons she thought were long dead. That's honestly kind of all I'm going to read. I really like to go into books blind, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to read the synopses of the rest of these, but so this is that one. I think this one is YA. Maybe not. I might be making that up. I have no idea, but I'm super excited to get to this. This has been on my shelf for so long, so I'm so excited to finally be able to pick this up. The next one I have is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. You guys have seen this everywhere. I don't have to tell you what this one is about. I guess it's about a girl in high school who's doing her senior project on a murder that took place in her high school, and she's kind of going through all of the details of the case to try to solve the crime. So that's pretty much what that is about. I actually bought this in a box set, so I have the other 2 books as well. So I'm excited to get to this. And maybe I'll end up getting to the other ones as well this month, but we'll kind of play that one by ear. Okay, and the next one I have is The Love Hypothesis by Allie Hazelwood. I got this in a book of the month delivery, where I also got Love on the Brain, which I didn't put here because I've heard that they're very similar. So I don't want to read pretty much the same book back to back. So I just picked The Love Hypothesis. This is literally like the 4th time that this has been on my TBR, so I'm hoping that I will actually get to it this month. Again, this one's super popular. I think the premise of this is, I don't even know what her name is. Olive ends up accidentally kissing a graduate professor. I'm not sure. She ends up kissing a professor at her school to try to prove to her best friend that she's over her ex, so her best friend can date her ex-boyfriend, and so it's like a fake dating trope. So I'm super excited to get to this one. I am a little bit nervous because I have heard mixed reviews about it, so we'll see how this goes. And then the next one I have is The It Girl by Ruth Ware. I don't know why I haven't taken these stickers off. I've literally have had this since the day it got released. And I wonder if it tells you exactly, let me see. Not that it matters at all, but it just says July of 2022. I went out and bought it the day that it came out. Haven't read it yet. Because I hate hardbacks. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I literally have no idea what this one is about. So I'm going into this one completely blind. Didn't even read a synopsis. Ruth Ware is an auto-buy author for me. So I literally just picked it up because it was her newest release. So I'm hoping that I can finally get to this because I have heard that it's really, really good, and I do like her other books. I only have to read this one and one, I think it's called One by One by her. I really like her books. They really keep you interested. So we'll see how this one goes. But I'm so excited for that one. And then the next one I have is 56 Days by Catherine Ryan Howard. My mom actually got this for me for Christmas, and I have yet to pick it up, but look how gorgeous that is. It's pink. We all know that I love pink. Why is this book so stiff? See, this is why I didn't want the paperback of this book, because the paperback is so freaking, like, it's so hard to open. It's literally like a brick. Like, you could hurt somebody with it. So I asked for the hardback book, and like the hardback is just as bad. Like, it has like hardly any give to it. I'm gonna have to mess around with that. But the only thing I know about this book is this book takes place at the beginning of the pandemic. So I'm a little bit nervous for that, because I really don't want to relive the beginning of COVID. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, again, going in completely blind, I have no idea what this book is about other than that. And again, I've heard mixed reviews about it, so I'm really not sure how I'm gonna like it, but I hope it's good. Karen Slaughter said you won't want to stop reading until the very end. So that's, I think her books are good. I don't think I've ever read anything by her, but I think her books are good. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm a little bit nervous for this one, but hopefully I get to it this month. The next one I have is How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. This is a newer purchase for me. I just got it within the last couple of months. And honestly, I'm not even sure why I decided to pick this up. I have never read anything by Grady Hendrix ever. So, I think it was on like a table when I walked into Barnes and Noble, and I was like, sold. I picked it up. I hate hardbacks. I don't know why I bought it, but I'm super excited for this. The only thing I know is I think this, I don't even know what her name is. Louise, her parents pass away, and so her and her brother have to go to her parents' house and like clean it out and get it ready to sell. And I don't think that the house, from what I've heard, I don't think that the house is actually haunted. I think the haunted part is just them like going through all the things and like reliving traumas from their childhood and like their parents' traumas. I think that that's what it's about. Like, I'm not 100% sure, because like I said, again, going in completely blind, other than like I know the basic gist of the book. But so there's that. I'm super excited for this one. I don't think I've ever read a book that like scares me. I lied. I have read one that terrified me, so I'm kind of hoping that this does the same thing, because I'm kind of getting into that mood where I want to read a thriller so bad, which is why there's so many on this TBR this month. And then the next one I have, which is another book of the month book that I got, is You're Invited by Amanda. I'm not even going to try to say her last name. I got this, I don't know, I've had this for so long. I think this was my first book of the month that I got. Again, no idea what this book is about other than it's a thriller. I haven't honestly seen a lot of things about this, so I literally have no idea what this book is about. So I hope that it's good, but it's just kind of speaking to me. So I'm really excited to finally be able to get to it. And then the last one I have, which I actually already started reading, I think I'm only a chapter into it, so I'm not very far into it. Yeah, I just read a chapter. I'm kind of struggling to like pick a book. Well, I was struggling for a little bit to pick a book, so I started reading like 5 different books and nothing was hitting right. So I don't know, but this was one of them. So this is All the Dangerous Things by Stacey Willingham. I've heard really good things about this. I also have her other book, A Flicker in the Dark, which I almost put on this TBR, and to be honest with you, if I get through all of these books, I will pick that one up, but it just didn't end up working out those times. Like, I don't know, there were just other ones that I felt like I wanted to get to first, so I don't know, but I only started reading this one before Flicker in the Dark because I listened to a podcast called Friends with Books, and if you haven't heard of it, you should go listen to them because I absolutely love them. They're freaking hilarious, but they do buddy reads. and this was one of their buddy reads. So I wanted to read this book so I could listen to that episode because I had to stop it so that they didn't ruin anything for me. But yeah, so that is the last one that I have on my TBR. Like I said, this one I'm going to be reading now. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have read any of these books. Let me know what you thought about them. I'm really excited, honestly. These are like a big portion of my hardback books that I have, so I'm really, really, really hoping that I can get through all of them so that I can feel very accomplished, and then maybe I'll do this again over the summer. Um, but I don't know. We'll just have to see. So that is all I have for tonight. Again, let me know what you guys are planning on reading for the month of April. Let me know if you've read any of these books and what you think of them. But until the next time, I will see you guys in my next video very soon.